Yeah, my name's Wes Mathison, and I'm the president here at Stemilt Growers. I'm the fifth generation of growing fruit, and I'm the third generation of packing and selling fruit. My great-great-grandfather came over from Scotland. He left his family at age 14 for untold riches in California, and he actually never saw his family again, and came up as they were settling what was the Oregon Territory. And he homesteaded right on Stemilt Hill. Stemilt and what it is today is just an evolution of, my great-great-grandfather trying to provide for his family, starting out harvesting timbers up in the Icicle Creek area and Blewett Pass. And then he'd have a big family garden where they would just subsistence farm. And basically that evolved to a 35-acre fruit farm just in the 1914 and 1920s. And in 1958, my grandfather had a really rough year, and my grandma said, find out what's wrong and fix it in terms of being a commercial cherry grower, or go down to Alcoa and get a job to support this family. And anyway, that was really the impetus of where my grandfather traveled around to understand how to improve the business, how to make a living at this, and this is when he made the commitment to become a fruit packer. And so he started packing his own cherries. Stemilt wasn't really that involved in the apple blossom, and then probably close to 20 years ago, when I came back to the business, Darcy said, hey, we'd really love to get the fruit industry more involved in the apple blossom. And so that's when she kind of reached out, and we discussed basically a way there for Stemilt to get more involved, and it's been a lot of fun since then, and it's continued to evolve to where now Stemilt's really involved with Keep It in the Valley and the funnel cakes. The story's been told quite a few times, but my best friend Ben Payne came to me with this idea about, how can he give back? He was really blessed by growing up here in the area, and he had this idea of taking on the funnel cake concessionaire Memorial Park during apple blossom. And he pitched this idea to my wife and I. She thought it was a terrible idea. I thought it was a brilliant idea and we should do it. So yeah, it's been cool to see how it evolved from this idea into what it is today. They've turned it into something that was way beyond what Ben and I ever thought. So it's fun to just be connected to it, The Stemilt cleanup team, they come up who clean our packing lines every night. They come and help scrub that down. So the volunteers basically walk out at 10 o'clock. They show up the next morning, it's sparkling. And and really there's a lot of pride of the team members at Stemilt to take care of that, because they see the benefit. We have Stemilt team members who, Keep It in the Valley scholarships now. Lots of connections to the community. So,
when you got notice that you were going to be named Apple Citizen of the Year, did it surprise you at all?
Oh yeah, because Darcy Waterman played up this story that Ben was going to get recognized during the pageant and that Courtney and I should be there. And when Ben walked on stage, I told myself, this evening is going to go entirely different than I expected. And so, anyway, yeah, real honor. And especially look at the legacy of people who have won this award. A lot of people have been committed to the fruit industry and to the community. And so, I feel honored, and I'm a little young to win the award, but anyway, I'm excited to encourage future winners for a long time. Apple blossom for me is one of those things. It sort of has its own aroma. And it attracts a lot of people in a real positive way around the community. And so it's fun to see a lot of my teammates at Stemilt involved in different activities in apple blossom and volunteering. And so yeah, it's just, it's part of that good aroma of Wenatchee.